I'm a biker, true and proud, ride an iron horse that's free and wild. A biker, true and proud, admitting I'm scared is not allowed. I may not look so mean and tough, but let me tell you so, I'm no powder puff. What it takes to ride, well, I got the stuff. I got what it takes to ride. Got what it takes to ride. Got what it takes to Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of It's Never Too Late, where we believe it's never too late to follow your dreams, to have some fun, or to start something new.
I like the fun part.
He always likes the fun part. And I just noticed the shirt you put on. Bad example?
Yes, I'm going to keep riding until I look like that.
We're supposed to be a good example.
Oh,
Yeah.
We are a good example because we have fun. And that's the bottom line. You got to have fun.
So today you're going to continue along with us on our road trip and see what kind of exciting places we find along the way. She's too busy riding to take time to keep it clean. While you're so busy shining yours, she's riding her machine. While you're cruising bars and showing off the highways where she's seen, she's too busy riding to ever keep it clean. So at the last minute, I couldn't find the thermostat for my heated gloves. I left them home, and it was a cold ride. So we found a little place to pull over, get something hot to drink, and look at our breakfast.
Pizza just came out of the oven.
Yeah.
Timing's everything.
So, as you know, I left my heated gloves home, and we've been using hand warmers since the last gas stop, but they're just not quite doing it. So I have this idea. I'm taking another pair of hand warmers. I always keep painter's tape in my saddlebag, and I'm gonna get them going. And I'm gonna see how, that way? This way. I'm gonna tape them, and it should work. I mean, in theory, it should work like heated grips. I'll let you know by the next gas stop. Well, I'm here to tell you the hand warmer thing did not work.
What a surprise.
We tried. Anyway.
It was a good idea, though.
It was good, right? In theory. Anyway, we kept going, and we had a lot of rain in Pennsylvania. So we kept going, and we finally stopped at this rest stop, and we had to send a message to our friend Ed Foreman because he has this great story about...
When he was riding in the rain with his son.
And that they were still enjoying it. So we had to send this message to him. Hi, this message is for Ed. We've been riding in the rain.
Ain't we having fun? We are.
Can't wait to see you. Bring some warm weather. Oh, this is our first night. It's about 7 o'clock. We're a little delayed because we had the cold weather this morning, and then it was raining when we went through Pennsylvania.
But we still made good mileage.
Yeah, we still did about 350 miles. So now we're tired, we're hungry, and we've gone to 3 different hotels, and they're all booked. We're in Dover. And evidently there's some
Must be a race going on.
There's a sporting event going on, and it's military weekend, so they said we probably have to go a good 45 minutes further south, maybe into Rehoboth, to find a place to stay. So we got to get back on the bikes.
See you later. Okay, so we finally stopped. We decided, well, we couldn't get a hotel, so we're going to eat first.
It's 9 o'clock right now, and so far everything along the whole eastern seaboard of Delaware is completely booked. So we figured we got to eat.
Right now we're in Seaford, Delaware.
Yeah, how about that?
Isn't this exciting?
Stay tuned. Wish us luck. Oh,
we made it.
We made it.
We had dinner. And then we found a hotel.
25 minutes down the road, so it's a little after 11. We just checked in, brought in our bags, and we're gonna sleep tonight. We had a great day today. It started off a little slow because we had to keep stopping to warm up our hands, and then we had some rain. But the good news is it finally got to 52 degrees, and the rain stopped. So at least the last 200 miles, we did about 400 miles today.
Yep, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And we took it easy, you know, it took all day to do it. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
Tomorrow morning, bright and early. Bye.
Yeah. So here it is Sunday, and most people go to church on Sunday, and Maureen found a church nearby, and it was en route too.
It's en route. It's in beautiful Salisbury, Maryland, where we stayed last night, and we're on our way to Chincoteague, but we're going to go pray first. And thank God for this beautiful day and a safe trip.
Oh, it's a very pretty church. It's a beautiful day. God bless America.
And now we are on our way to the beautiful Chincoteague Island in Virginia.
As we ride this road before us, coasting byways side by side, on the switchbacks through the meadows and the highways that we ride, you will know I'll be beside you through the dark roads, through the storm. You will find in me your refuge. I'm the hearth that keeps you warm. You will find in me your refuge. I'm the hearth that keeps you warm.
So here we are at Chincoteague Island. We checked into the hotel. We're gonna go eat. She doesn't want to ever feed me.
Poor guy, he's starving. Yeah, you see that? We had a beautiful ride here today after
I don't wait,
church.
she rests my belly.
Yeah, you're talking about it.
I think she wants to make it bigger.
Poor thing. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
So I better go feed him.
All right. We're at the rope walk. We're gonna eat now. See how happy I am?
Oh, he's always happy
Yeah.
when he's eating.
Yeah, I watched that. Nothing pre-recorded.
Oh, hi. I'm feeling better. Had a little something to eat. Yes, that's flounder with shrimp. Fabulous.
We do local food.
Fresh too. We eat the local foods, we drink the local beverages. That's an IPA from Chincoteague Island. God bless you.
We're listening to Johnny Moe, a local musician here, with one of his original songs, and he's wonderful.
I was raised up in the suburbs, miles away from here. Only made it down to this part of town a couple of times a year. Flying down the highway, speeding down the road. All the beauty that I was missing, I just didn't know.
So we are on our way to do what Chincoteague Island is famous for.
Ponies.
Ponies, wild ponies. We're going to go to Chincoteague Adventure Tours with Captain Randy, and we're going to take a boat tour to go see the wild ponies.
Now the ponies got to Chincoteague Island back in the 1700s. Apparently they were on their way to Peru, and the stormy weather made the ship crash. The ponies swam to shore. They stayed there ever since. They had to learn how to survive on salt water and seagrass.
They have thrived, and every July, I think it's the last Wednesday.
The last Wednesday in July, they have a pony swim.
And they go from Chincoteague Island to Chincoteague Island. They have a big auction where you can buy them, and most people donate them back, and they send them back to the island to breed some more ponies.
And of course, some take them home, put them on their farms, which we could do, possibly one day.
We're not getting a pony.
No?
What's a pony? It's going to be his birthday soon.
Oh,
It's going to be
yeah.
his birthday soon. He wants a pony. You want a pony for your birthday?
Oh, no. I want a full-grown thoroughbred horse.
You're not getting that either.
No. All right, I'll just settle for my wife. How's that?
All right, there you go. Settle. Settle for his wife. Don't you like that?
Yeah. Sure.
Settle. All right, you.
So we're gonna go see the wild ponies.
Yes, can't wait. And here we are at Chincoteague Island Adventures with Captain Randy.
Hey, good looking.
Hey!
Where you been?
Riding around.
It'd be all boot off, be a couple hundred boats out here, people lined up down the shoreline. It'd be 20,000 people here.
Right there is Assateague Island.
Oh yeah.
Directly in front of the boat.
And these are the wild ponies on Assateague Island.
Like I said, you might come here and see them right along the beach. 10 minutes from now, 30 minutes from now, you might not see any. They're steady moving.
And we were fortunate enough to get a video of the pony named Riptide. I thought I had it on.
You missed it. Probably not going to get a rerun of that.
Hey, matey.
We need the bottle.
Take another shot.
Give us your lemons.
I thought it's give us your wenches.
Where's that wench?
Oh, yeah. So I started doing a little bit of Rodney like that. Okay, is the lighting good?
Right straight in front of us was where my grandparents lived. That's where I grew up. My grandfather lived there. None of this was on this dock. This was my grandparents' old dock. It wasn't bulkheaded. It was old oak plank board dock. None of these buildings were here. My grandparents' old house right there. Look at all the oysters growing along the shoreline.
There's no oysters?
All wild oysters, yep.
Well, yesterday was a blast. We saw the ponies, and we had a rare appearance of Riptide. He went running down the beach, screaming and hollering. But today, we're going to see about going fishing. But first, before that, Maureen has something to share with you. Come on over here, Maureen.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
She's a blonde. Oh, my God.
He scared me white. Okay, so
I scared your wife.
I like to call this platinum. Actually, about a year and a half ago, I let my hair grow out, found this underneath, and was wearing a wig while it was growing out. But on the motorcycle, it's a bit cumbersome to have the wig. It gets messed up. It's not comfortable. So you might as well know now, this is what's under that brown. So you're going to see it every now and then. All right, so the shock is over. There you go. On with the day. We're going to go check out Assateague Beach. Maybe we'll see some more ponies close up. We have apples with us too.
Yes, we'll bring a couple apples.
So we'll bring some apples. Maybe
horses love apples.
Maybe we can tempt them with it. So we're going to do that. We're going to check out fishing, and we're going to try to do all this before it may rain this afternoon. So that's on the agenda for tonight.
There's no rain. Oh, you kidding?
No
We're
rain.
on
Look at the
motorcycles.
sun
There's
going
no
out.
rain.
Nah.
Beautiful sunny day.
So we're going to show you some of the great things on Chincoteague Island.
Chincoteague Island, Virginia. We just came out of Captain Steve's over here. I got me a new fishing rod, which breaks in half. I can put that right on the tour pack. And we're going to go fishing. He gave us a spot to go, too. We'll let you know how it goes.
That is where we're going to go fishing.
There's a place to clean the fish right here.
Oh, yeah, look at that. For when you catch all those fish, and there's a little barbecue grill at the hotel. Nice. Where are you going to set up shop?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
We'll start here and we'll work our way all the way down there.
Okay.
Or should we start down there and work our way back this way?
Oh, geez, he always asks me these complicated questions.
Here's a boat. Look, he's coming back with lots of fish. Look at all the birds behind the boat.
Oh, look at that.
Here we go. First cast. Chincoteague Island.
definite clouds hanging over Chincoteague Island. We're going to try to get over there later today, see if we can get close to any wild ponies. In the meantime, I have put on my rain gear because if I don't, you know it's going to rain. So this is my contribution for the day's fishing, is to wear rain gear so it doesn't rain on Curtis. Is that really a shark on that boat?
That boat just came in with 2 thresher sharks.
Oh, you better not catch one of those.
Oh, good steaks.
We found out he's a little ham. He loves the camera. We are here now on Chincoteague Island, where we're watching some wild horses, and there's a new baby foal. There it is, baby colt. And she's still nursing. What scared them?
All right, so here we are at Chincoteague Island, right, which is Chincoteague Island, and there's Chincoteague Island.
And we show where we're going to go take a walk to the lighthouse that we saw from the boat.
Yeah, I think the lighthouse is right here.
Yep, and we're right where that red thing is right there. So we're going to go take a walk.
All right.
Here's the trail to the lighthouse. It's a nice walk. It's only a quarter mile.
Lighthouse this way.
Coming. We made it to the lighthouse.
There it is.
Look at the size of this.
You can see that from 17 miles out in the ocean.
You see anything cool?
Whoa, hey, how are you? Yeah, I was looking out the water where we were yesterday.
Let's see.
Saw the lighthouse from the water.
It was all natural brick in color. I don't know why they painted it red and white, but people ask me how come they built a lighthouse up in the middle of the woods. It wasn't in the middle of the woods like in the 1860s.
Built in 1860, rebuilt a few years later.
Here we are at the Chincoteague Museum. We're getting a special tour. I understand Misty's in there. She's the famous pony from many years ago. They wrote a book about her, too. Get the book. It's fun to read.
Oh, and everybody wish my hubby a happy 60th birthday today. It's a
Thank
big
you.
6-0. This is Bryce Van Stavern, who is here at the Chincoteague Museum, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the history. And we're looking at this. Yesterday we went to the lighthouse, and that's looking like it's from the lighthouse.
This is a first order Fresnel lens, which was originally in the Chincoteague Lighthouse. Weighs about a ton. And it was state-of-the-art technology, and all of those prisms help to focus the beam, and it will be visible 20 miles. 20 miles out to sea, but you see a red and white candy cane on ashore, and you know that that's the Chincoteague Lighthouse. When the museum opened, it was the Oyster Museum. It was dedicated to the history of the watermen and the seafood industry that was so important on the island. Pretty much showed the entire process from harvesting the oysters to getting them to market and shucking them and everything. But this is how they were sold.
Oh, it's almost like a pink can.
Yeah, it is. Montauk oysters, okay.
That's
now,
Montauk, Long Island.
Absolutely, sure. Here's Fulton's Market in New York. The problem is that regulations said that you had to stamp on the can or print on the can where your oysters actually came from. So as you can see, these Montauk oysters came from a shucking house VA 223. That's Virginia 223, which means that those Montauk oysters came from right here on Chincoteague.
No kidding.
Very interesting history during the Civil War. Chincoteague, at that time, their primary industry was seafood, and all of that seafood was being sold north. When Virginia decided to secede from the Union, the good folks of Chincoteague decided they wanted nothing to do with that. So they actually voted to ignore Virginia's secession declaration. A lot of men here on Chincoteague used to make a living by hunting ducks. As the ducks began to be overhunted, you started to get the regulations. So it was becoming more and more difficult to make a living at it unless you became an outlaw gunner. You started looking for ways to cheat the system. One of the ways in which they would try to do that, how many ducks can you shoot with one shot? And that's where you started getting things like the punt gun here. Again, this is just a giant gun that we figure we can shoot a whole bunch of ducks with one shot, and then we can go home before the wardens even get there to look at it. A good shot would net you about 30 ducks. Tom Reed's PDH meant pretty damned handy. He hollowed out his decoys, and then the first duck or two he shot, he would step up in the decoy. Okay, and then he'd say, of course, the wardens would come by and they would say, "Okay, well, we hear you shooting, but you're not hitting much today." He said, "No, I missed everything."
And he had them hiding inside the decoys.
They were under the decoys.
That's great. There's the Channel Basin, and this is still here. And what does it look like today? Da-da-da! Look at that.
I mean, here's Chincoteague Island here, and as you can see, it is just dotted with shipwrecks. Shipwrecks were something of a fact of life back in the 19th century.
And the reason we have all the wild ponies is because of a shipwreck.
That's the story. The African Queen was headed for Delaware Bay, and the captain turned towards the bay a little bit short of his target, and he ran aground on a shoal.
Love the African Queen, one of my all-time favorite movies. Who remembers this scene? Why, I never dreamed that one mere physical experience could be so stimulating. When they go down the rapids?
Yes, I remember the scene.
Rapids, you don't.
Oh, I don't?
I made you watch it one time.
Yes,
Right?
you did.
Yeah. I never dreamed.
We have to do things like that because it makes them happy. You know what I mean? All right. I like the fire engine. I think that's the pump handles over there. That's just fantastic.
So you have men on either side? So he'd be pumping down and you'd be pumping up?
250 gallons to put the fire out. I guess you're out of luck.
One time I don't bring my crown and sashes is when I meet another beauty queen on the way. 1957, and she's still around. What was her name?
Ann Rogers.
Ann Rogers. Pretty lady. Yep. So we finally got to meet Misty, the famous Misty. It was the horse that made Chincoteague famous, and she's the one who started the whole famous thing about Chincoteague and coming here for the pony swim in July. And this was her foal. This is Stormy, and there are books about them that are really cute to read, and I recommend them for adults and kids too. The movie that came out in 1961,
yeah, in 1961,
premiered here.
Yep, premiered here. Was one of the theaters it premiered in, and if you look at the concrete in front of the theater on Main Street, you'll see Misty's hoofprints. She was here for that opening.
I love it.
So it's interesting. We think of them as wild horses, and they are, but they are very well cared for wild horses.
Yeah, so we had to buy trinkets. Look at this hand-painted, and it's the lighthouse, which we saw, and we just saw the light from it. And my husband, look what my husband's getting.
It's a cookbook because you guys know I love to eat things,
yeah, but
right?
He thinks I'm going to cook. You see, that's a,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you're a better cook than I am, so I think you're going to make something for me when we get home.
It's because I like eating so much.
We know that. You're always talking about,
Isn't
she
this
hasn't
great?
fed me yet. She hasn't fed me
Wait till
yet.
you see the next stop. So we finally got to see Chincoteague Museum.
Yeah, we've been here.
Not only did we see the museum, we got a private tour. I'll tell you, being famous is great.
We're so famous. Don't, please no autographs. Oh.
Chincoteague Island, Virginia.
Chincoteague.
Me like it here.
He's decided he's going to start putting them inside his tour pack. So this is his first sticker of the trip.
Oh, yeah.
Very
We'll
nice.
take a picture of that when we're all done.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks from now. All right, so our time here at Chincoteague Island is over. It's time to move on. We're going to the Outer Banks, but before that, you know, we have to eat first. So, Macha Pongo Clam Shack, here we come. But before we go, we wanted to make sure that you know that you can rent a bicycle here on Chincoteague Island and ride around the whole island. Go to Chincoteague Island, with the bridge is right over here. And they have ponies here also that we could feed. So there's lots of things to do for the family and just for fun.